Self-love, a word we all know and we have heard way too often. We are going on a solo date. Oh my gosh, we are going on a solo date today, and I just woke up early because I'm excited and I'm going on a walk. Yeah, just to get myself ready for the day and to get myself in the right mood. I am ready to go. I have my bag. This has the picnic supplies. This has my things, the things that I require. Let's get going. What exactly is self-love? According to Google searches, self-love is a state of appreciation for oneself. It grows from actions that support our physical, psychological, and spiritual growth. Self-love means having a high regard for your own well-being and happiness. There's so many definitions of self-love, but the thing is, self-love can mean something different for each person because we all have many different ways to take care of ourselves. So in simplicity, I guess we can say that self-love is taking care of yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually. When I first started going on solo dates, it was right after high school, in that season where your self-identity crashes and you start getting to know and understand yourself. Right after high school, time was abundant and life seemed open to me. I had endless days, empty, waiting to be filled. I tried hobbies, watched a lot of series, got extremely bored, and eventually the silence forced me to sit with myself and listen to myself. It was at that point that I realized that my self-concept was messed up and I barely knew myself beyond what people said or previously thought about me. I mean, apart from my name, who was I? What did I like? It was in that sort of emptiness or silence of mind that I began to be curious about myself. What were my ambitions? What did I love or hate about myself? And why? My self-love journey began when I was courageous enough to be curious about myself. So from then on, I became intentional about getting to know myself. I truly believe that self-knowledge requires some level of courage. Self-love can be messy and it involves a lot of breaking down and getting up when you want to wallow in self-pity, choosing to do the workout even when you feel sluggish, journaling when you'd much rather distract yourself from uncomfortable emotions by binge watching series till you fall asleep. Our brains are plastic, constantly changing and remolding themselves based on our daily actions and thought patterns. For a long time, I never really realized the power of daily actions and how they impacted my own self-concept. For example, choosing to bed rot every other day affirmed a belief in me that I was lazy and unproductive. Choosing to not move my body when I can made me unconsciously believe I could not enjoy working out and it was absolutely not for me. Choosing to not spend money on myself so I can save made me believe I wasn't worth spending money on. Our brains are constantly interpreting our daily repeated actions into beliefs, and that's why solo dates are very important. My first ever solo date was at a cafe. I have always loved the idea of cafes. I remember taking myself out for lunch at a certain restaurant in town and feeling very odd and outstanding sitting by myself on a 4-seater table. I had bought flowers for myself, which is a routine by now, and on my table was a notebook I was writing in my meal and the flowers. I was listening to music to drown out all the noises and the chatter of people around me. I literally thought everyone was watching me, judging me and laughing at me, but I sat there and unsurprisingly no one swallowed me whole and I actually enjoyed my meal, paid up and left heading to a cafe. When I got to the cafe, I ordered an Americano to go and gave my flowers to the waitress, partly because I was feeling very awkward carrying them around, but also because it felt like a nice thing to do. After that first solo date, I make it a routine to appreciate my own existence by intentionally making time for myself. It doesn't have to be expensive, it just has to be meaningful. On a solo date, you basically want to do activities that fill you up and make your inner child happy. Whether they make sense to anyone, whether they are seen as cool or not, it's about your own joy and prioritizing it. So here I was on my I don't know what solo date. I kind of lost count, still feeling awkward at times, but embracing the awkwardness as part of learning to enjoy being by myself. There's truly no love like your own, and every single time when I'm on a solo date, I can't help but think how silly of me to forget that I am the love of my life, that I am ultimately the one to make my life what I want it to be. So let this be your sign. Turn off your phone, spend some time filling your cup, learning who you are and expressing who you are in an unfiltered, authentic way. It doesn't matter who likes it, who doesn't like it. It's about whether you love who you are being.